What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the Dazman Football channel. And we're here for the Arsenal career mode, and this is episode 18. We had an action-packed episode in the last episode, and hopefully we can carry on today and keep pushing that momentum forward to get to the Premier League and the Champions League double. Please do leave a like on the video, drop a comment, let me know you're here, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. We're going to start today's episode with a rematch of the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City, in which we was pretty much dealt with. We took the lead 1-0 and it ended 3-1 with Man City raising the trophy, so hopefully we can get some revenge. And just to update you on the table, we are only 2 points clear of Liverpool, but we have 2 games in hand. So if we can win those 2 games in hand, one of which is against Manchester City, we could potentially go 2 + 6, 8 points clear if it all works out. But this is a long way to go with Man City to play first. And then I believe the next game in the Premier League, oh, it's Wolves. Okay, so today we've got Manchester City, Wolves and Newcastle. And then later on in the week, in the next episode, we'll start with Newcastle in the Champions League. First leg with Fulham and then Newcastle. Okay, so Man City, Wolves, Newcastle. I want to be 6 points clear at least. 5 at a push. You know, I don't even know if the maths works out, but that's what I want. I don't know if we're going to get it, but hopefully we can. And also, I just wanted to draw you guys' attention to something. So in the last game, and I mean the last EA Sports game, when I tried to do an Arsenal career mode, I signed Gyokeres, I signed Eze, and I was pretty much the, you know, the Dalai Lama of football transfers. Arsenal pretty much used me as a scouting position. What's he saying? I feel, yeah, you're nearly, but you're back, Declan, are you? Well done. Arsenal used me as a scouting place for them to hire their players this season in real life. Well, what have I done this season, huh? I've gone and bought Semenyo, and who came out? Nah, Gyokeres is ready. Who came out in the news recently and said that he is an Arsenal fan? And if he had to choose where he would go, where he would play? Oh, Semenyo. I don't want to keep saying that I know what I know, but let's just say I know what I know, okay? So make sure you guys are dropping a like for that kind of knowledge, okay? Let's just make sure we put the respect where it belongs. In today's video, in today's game even, Declan Rice says he's fit, but he's not. I'll keep him on the bench for now. He's able to play in 14 days. He's not ready. He's not ready. No, I don't want to hear none of that. So 14 days is when he'll be returning. So we're going to play Anderson in centre mid, and then we're going to give Gabriel a bit of a break as well. He's tired, so we'll play Mosquera. Wouldn't normally play this. 2 right-footed players. Don't really want to play a right-footed centre-back on the left side, but I don't actually have a left-footed centre-back. So what can you do? Let's go. Anyway, let's see if we can get revenge on Manchester City. I hope we can. I really do. Let's go. Come on. The police are out. It's not going to be that kind of game, fellas. Not going to be that kind of game. Oh, kick off in 47 minutes there, apparently. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, their pitch is worn as well. Our pitch was worn in the last episode. That's actually quite a little nice bit of realism there. Here's Madueke into Gyokeres. Brings it in. Now then, we need to be very careful on how we... Oh, I've lost it. We need to be very careful that we don't get caught on the break. Man City absolutely destroyed us in the Carabao, I'll be real. We did take the lead. We did think it was going to be our night, but it really wasn't. Oh, Odegaard. Nice ball out to Benjamin White. Benjamin White with the release into Gyokeres. Tried to chest it down. He couldn't. Unlucky. Saka and Gyokeres trying to close from the front. Here's Ruben Dias into Haaland. Doesn't really want to receive it like that. Saka's pass inside to Kovacic, who I can never say his name correctly. It's Kovacic. Why can I not just say Kovacic? But I have to say Kovacic. Haaland, again, he's quite deep. Oh, Mosquera had his hand up in the air there when he did that. Oh, what am I doing? Being very slow. Oh, what a ball. What a turn. What a ball by Kovacic. Phil Foden. Oh, oh, no. No, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. I've tried to slide in front of him. I've caught the end of him, and oh man, I've taken out his legs completely. There's Erling Haaland then. Going left. I can only dive the right way. This game is such a con. A quiet season from Erling Haaland so far with only 13 goals, but I can only dive the right way, game. Look at that. I've jumped him. I've dived. When it's not your day, it's not your day. And I mean, the penalty was my own mistake. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say it wasn't a pen. It was definitely a pen, but here's Madueke. Plays it in. Anderson. Looking for Odegaard, doesn't find him, and that's just been a problem for us so far. That pass just not on. It all came from a poor pass. That penalty came from a poor pass, and then Phil Foden just really having Calafiori's number. Here's Kovacic, plays a through ball into Savinho, and it's 2-0. It's just too easy. I can't play Man City. I just cannot do it. Calafiori out of position. This pass here should never happen. And then Benjamin White doesn't even think to try and get in front of it. And it's 2-0 in 13 minutes, man. Oh, no. Here's Elliot Anderson into Gyokeres. Madueke, Gyokeres. And then the ball's just not on. It's that final third pass. We just can't break it down. Can't even find my defender. Odegaard's done well. But then completely lost it straight away, which happens just way too much. Another flick over the top. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. The flick up. I saw Raya coming, but the keeper is so bad in those positions. Never leads with his hands. Every attack they get is just a goal. We're just not comfortable on the ball right now. I mean, listen, every series needs one of these results just to prove you're not safe scumming, right? But I could do with it not being today, you know? Here's Odegaard. Just too much turning. Like, I can't get around him. Mateus Nunes loses it to Madueke. Odegaard's pass not on. Go out, go out, go out. Boys, we need a goal. Oh, wow, man. I can't pass round him. I just can't. I just can't pass round Man City. Haaland is in now. There's Bernardo Silva. Players just attacking in from deep. Oh, my Lord. I can't even defend. Oh, my Lord. I can't. It's Phil Foden just done some swaz on me there. Oh, my good Lord. Saka. Odegaard. Nobody's even getting the ball under control. Here's Phil Foden. Zubamendi plays it out to Elliot Anderson, and he's begging Madueke to run. Madueke does run. Madueke, that pass is just never on. Like, look at how they attack, and then look at how I attack, right? It's so different. My players do not move in the same kind of directions as their players. Madueke, good ball into Gyokeres. Gyokeres, Odegaard. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Mosquera. What? That Mosquera, that's enough to get you kicked out of the team, mate. I know Haaland's strong, but we just can't. Look, oh, Phil Foden thinks he's swazzing on it. Savinho did swaz on it. I have to post this. I have to post it. We are being absolutely twonked, mate. I can't even get a shot. Saka's on the bloody floor. What are you doing? Erling Haaland has been the worst player on the field for them. But, like, he's still miles better than any player that I've got. Oh, Oh my good lord. Look, they are passing through me like I am crap. Oh, Calafiori, what are you doing? I mean, the penalty early on was not a good start for us. Elliot Anderson plays it into Odegaard. Odegaard to Gyokeres. But like, you just have to wait a year for any sort of pass, and then I can't break down their back four. I can't get the ball off their attackers. I'm committing when there should never be a commit. Oh my god. I've even kept Saliba there to keep it, and it's not happened. 4-0. I want to just say 4-0 in the first half. Madueke to Gyokeres. Gyokeres releases Saka. Oh, this could be good. Okay, we got one back. We got one back. We don't celebrate. I know I need a thumbnail, but we do not celebrate 4-1s. This is not how this works. It was a good break. I saw the Saka run. That was very good. But it's not enough. Oh, wow. He tried to boot that straight out as well, man. They did that in the Carabao as well. At 4-1, you just don't need to, you know? Gyokeres and Saka linking up well. Saka. It's just an X pass. It's not a difficult pass at all. Saliba, if you could be sprinting, I am holding down the sprint button, mate. Hold on. Doesn't go off. Saliba doesn't need it to. Ben White, Gyokeres, Saka. Into Gyokeres. Into Saka. Into Odegaard, who turns. Good turn. Come on, 2-2. 2-2. I wish. 4-2. It's Kovacic. To Rodri. Ah, oh, good turn. He's got himself out of trouble there. Savinho plays it to Ait Nouri, who plays it into Savinho. It's that swaz though, man. I could do without it. Odegaard, any chance? Ah, Savinho was offside. It was a good ploy. Good ploy. Ben White, Saka. Odegaard, Saka. Gyokeres. Ah, again. They don't intercept. Oh, my players don't intercept those passes. Evidently. Here's Ait Nouri now. What the hell is the left back doing there? Being schooled by Saliba, but he's lost it. Ben White. Saka. Saliba. Back down to Saka. Anytime you want to run, Gyokeres, mate, that would be awesome. Oh, my good lord. Could you imagine, though, if it went to 4-3? The scenes. Gyokeres. Elliot Anderson. Madueke. Nobody making the run that I need. Elliot Anderson. Just everybody just standing still. Get in front of... Oh, how have you not gotten in front of him, Ben? Not one of my players actually looked like they were freaking sprinting. I know Haaland is fast, like he's explosive, but my lord, not one of my players even looked like they were sprinting then. Mosquera might as well have not even been there. Benjamin White had no urgency to get across. Well, that's ruined all of that hard work, hasn't it? Odegaard into Saka, and he is begging for a Gyokeres run here. And Gyokeres was offside when it got played. I just can't with it, man. I just can't. Like, I can't get my players to move, yeah? And they're doing all of this stupidity with the hill and all of that. Apparently nobody wants to pass the ball to Odegaard. That's fine. Here goes Gyokeres now. There's like... I can't cut in against the AI if the AI never commit. They're trying that pass a lot. Gyokeres has released Elliot Anderson. Please be onside. He scores. He is onside. Okay, he is onside. 4-3 would have looked a lot nicer. All I'm saying. All right, let's get Martinelli on. Let's get Eze on for Odegaard. Odegaard's been playing well, but what can you do? Alan Wharton for Anderson, who did just score, but that's going to have to be the last thing he does. I'm going to have to bring Timber on there. I don't think we can survive it. I don't think we can rescue it, sorry. But we've got to try, man. We've got to try. It's crazy because Haaland has been very wasteful in front of goal today. Not in front of goal, but just in possession, sorry. Very wasteful. Oh, Eze, that's not good, man. Not while I'm chatting rubbish about Haaland, please. I couldn't see the ball. I genuinely couldn't see the ball there. Zubamendi brings it forward, but then loses it straight away because he doesn't want to play the pass. I've pressed triangle. He doesn't want to play it. Timber's there. Martinelli doesn't want to gather it. Oh my good lord. Just running through me. What can I do? What can I do? My defenders might as well be bloody allergic to each other. It's like everybody's got COVID. Zubamendi refused to pass the ball and played us straight into trouble. Oh, man. I knew this was going to be a tough game as well, and now I can't get it back. 4-3, there's a chance, right? That's mad, though. Like, he can get his leg up to block that, but my player doesn't do a damn thing to block any... Look at this. Like, Timber might as well... Like, doesn't even know what's going on. I mean, great recovery, but still loses it because he can't play the pass. Phil Foden doing more skills than we've ever seen Phil Foden do. Like, are we taking the mick here, mate? And then that's a penalty! Ah, PGMOL, get out of here, mate. What, because you slick your hair back, you think you're banging, bruv? Saliba, knock him out, mate. What? In the game? No way, man. Haaland says he doesn't even want it. May have been subbed. Straight down the middle. It's an embarrassment. It is an absolute embarrassment what has happened here today. My reactions have been slow. My team's reactions have been slow. My team has just been slow. But like I said, you know what? Sometimes you do need these kind of games, right? Oh my good lord. Look. Mosquera's not even... Thank you. Oh, and then Ben White takes a year to bring the ball down. Look at this. Ben White doesn't bring the ball down, but Marmoush can bloody spin on it. And he can bloody spin on it. Let me tell you that. He can. I take good pride in telling him he can spin on it. Zubamendi hasn't been able to play a pass all game. There's John Stones. Some seasons you just need this. You know? If we don't win the Premier League and we can point to this game because of it, I'm going to cry. Liverpool are going to be licking their lips. If we can drop points here, we can drop points again this season. Here's Bernardo Silva. And I hate that Bernardo scored as well. I have a deep-seated hatred for him. Look at this. It's taken me a year to move my players into positions. They're doing all of this schwaz. Just get me out of here, mate. Boom. Get me out of here. Ref, you can blow up at any time. You con artist. Get out of here, bruv. Well, you celebrating like you won the league, mate. You're third. Get out of here. Fraud. Nah, I ain't talking to the media. My team's crap. Don't worry about it. My team's crap. Let me have a hot chocolate. I need some hot chocolate in my life. Hang on a second. I'm absolutely gutted. I've got an email here telling me that Declan Rice is returned to training. But when I tried to play him, it said he was 14 days away. Yeah, out. Arsenal Fulham has now been rescheduled. Why? Oh, it's been pushed back a day. Who cares? Champions League, we got 10 million. All right, cool. That I have lost my head completely. Man City now with an outside chance of getting back in this. 4 points behind us. Liverpool still 2 points behind us. I can't, man. Look at that. 5 players in there. 1 second. Ah, it's gone. 5 players they had in the team of the week. Embarrassing. So many players. I need to take a long, hard look at myself, but so many players need to take a long, hard look at themselves, because let me tell you, man, that was not good. We're going to have to switch out some players here. And you know what? We're ringing the chain. You don't lose 7-3 to Manchester City and play the same team. You just don't. Calafiori as well. I'm sorry. We're playing 18th place Leeds. Leeds Wolves. It just needs to happen. You know what, Saliba, you gave away 2 penalties in that last game. One of which I'm willing to take the blame for, and the other one I'm blaming PGMOL. But no. No. I expect a turnaround here. I don't know if this is the game in hand against Liverpool or what, but I expect a turnaround. I don't care. I know there's been an update. Don't even get me started on blaming updates in this game. Oh, unlucky. All right, it's a different game, man. We're at least 3 days away from Man City, what Man City did to us. And again, my left back out of position is Fer Lopez. Great tackle, Gabriel. We needed him against Man City, man. Even though Haaland, again, like I say, wasn't the most eventful player. Here goes Eze. To Madueke. Into Gyokeres. Has to score. Does. Come on. Oh, the nerve of a team to celebrate scoring a goal against Wolves after what Man City did to us. But you know what? The Premier League is still on. We have to keep this under consideration. We have to keep it all in perspective. Man City will forever be able to say they beat us in the Carabao Cup final and that they beat us 7-3. But if we can just say that we won the Premier League in the same season, you know, it barely taints it. Nobody remembers those results at the end of the season. Here's Gyokeres after that win back. Gyokeres can't get there though. Jose Sa gets it clear. Gay, well done. Honestly, I tell you what, if Semenyo and Gay sign for Arsenal within a season, I want some like residual funds, man. The shot, you know when the game is conned? That's happened to me like 3 times this season. You know when the game is fully conning you. That is a joke. David Raya can get dropped for that, you know. That is an absolute madness that has gone in. That has no right. Gyokeres to Eze. Ah, Saka's run was so slow. Like, how does that go in? You can't even say he caught him off guard because he didn't catch him off guard. Raya saw that coming the whole way. Zubimendi, great ball. Semenyo, why have I said Saka when Semenyo's playing? I forget who I change, man. I forget who I change. Zubimendi, Madueke, Semenyo. Eze tries to swaz it like he did for England. Didn't happen. It's Fer Lopez. Why is my left back so far forward, by the way? Here's Tolu, who just scored that absolutely crazy goal. Monetzi. And apparently Wolves are now playing like, can't get the ball back off him. He's offside. He's not offside. He's not offside. This isn't Wolves. Legendary or not, man. I remember in this season when I was saying teams had an identity. No team has an identity now. What's that? That guy just come out and kick me, bruv. So Menyo's won it back, but then what? He just runs straight into the player. Because he's caught in an animation. Eze into Gyokeres. Semenyo. Into Gyokeres. My AI don't run like their AI. Are we about to bottle the league? I can't bottle the league, man, please. I really can't. If that was me, his player would have got that under control and it would have been fine. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. Is it just a head loss? I can't put another thumbnail as head loss, honestly. Gyokeres up over the top to Semenyo. Heads it down. Gyokeres pulls one back. That was really good. That was a really good goal. Why are we scoring good goals when I can't celebrate them? I think I don't trust anyone just having the ball for no reason anymore because they can just score. Semenyo's through ball looking for Gyokeres. It was a bit too early. Eze's won it back though. Eze's through ball. Finds Madueke. Madueke's looking for the pass. Jose Sá gathers it. Has to. Good goalkeeping. Semenyo gives chase. Eze just backed out of it. But Eze's won it back though. And then loses it because the animation doesn't let me actually move him. Here's Monetzi. Monetzi's like the strongest player in the game. Yes, Zubamendi. Well done. I needed more of that against Man City. Adam Wharton up over the top. Finds Madueke. Madueke into Gyokeres. Gyokeres into Semenyo. Doesn't bring it under control. Gyokeres wins it back. Madueke. Eze. Into Semenyo. Doesn't bring it under control. How much time do you need, mate? Get back, please get back. Wharton releases Eze. Madueke, Gyokeres. Releases Semenyo. How much time do you need, bro? Semenyo shoots, come on! 3-3 and we can celebrate that one. We can celebrate that one. Takes a bow after two really poor touches. Come on, 3-3. This is not life. This is not life. There's Monetzi. They're just playing really good drilled passes to get through the lines that I can't replicate it. I have to play through balls. I can't play these drilled passes that break lines, man. Fer Lopez, impossible to get the ball back from. Here's Wharton. Madueke. Zubamendi into Eze. Gyokeres decides he wants to come deep for some reason. Eze plays it to Gyokeres. He's got nobody with him though. Gyokeres up over the top. Semenyo brings it down looking for Eze. Unlucky. Unlucky. Timber, great tackle, but the ref says nah. Half time. This hurts, man. This actually hurts. Oh, man. 3-3. Half time. Let's go. Wait, one of my goals went down as a Zubamendi own goal. The corner. Are you mad? Come on, get in there, please. My dogs are going crazy. I'm trying not to talk. Here's Arias. Gomez. Raya gets it clear. Gyokeres, great ball to Madueke. I didn't turn him there. I've pulled him back, not turned him down. Wharton, Semenyo. Still Semenyo. Oh, great turn by Semenyo. Finds space, shoots straight at Jose Sá. Eze's trying to put him under pressure. Here's Gomez. There is urgency here for Arsenal. This would be like dropping the whole 3 points if we only walked away with one. Ah, please. Lewis Skelly slightly out of position. Probably should be doing better there. Here's Manetzi. Like I said, the strongest player in the game. Good shot, good block. Adam Wharton releases Madueke. Madueke releases Gyokeres. Literally nobody with him, though. I've tried to play that to Eze. I promise you, I've tried to play that to Eze. Here's Arias. Like, look at how they're playing. Are you taking the mick? There's Fer Lopez now. All of this controlling it on the knee and whatnot. Is it Wolves, mate? Wolves alone, yeah? Eze releases it to Gyokeres, who can't bring it under control. Where's this element of error? Where's this human error that happens to the AI? Because it doesn't. There's Tolu. Tries to play it out, but Lewis Skelly is there. Good cover. Zubamendi finds Eze. Eze's... Those through balls, they just magnetize to the defender. Here's Fachoa, which could have been said wrong. Lopez. I'm too scared to push a defender forward, man. Wharton, Madueke, Gyokeres. Might as well not even be there, Gyokeres, wouldn't it? Alright, Eze's got it back though. Eze to Gyokeres. Ah, Semenyo's a year offside. Still playing for Bournemouth, he's so far offside. I'm actually scared to make subs as well, because I made subs against Man City and it got worse. Good interception from Wharton. Into Eze. Eze to Gyokeres. Semenyo. Gyokeres, was he onside? I think he was. He was. Come on. Normal service has been resumed. Gets his 50th goal of the season, I think that said. It is an emotion. It is an emotion, I'll be honest with you. For some reason, my music isn't playing. Oh, well, we're just going to have to go with it. Great interception, Madueke. This is the kind of business we need to be seeing here. Gyokeres has lost it. That wasn't so good. Just watch these passes. Gyokeres, you need to be in a place. Adam Wharton, you should definitely be getting that. Gabriel just gets walked around. Good block. All right, let's get some subs on. Okay, no, my music is playing. That's fine. All right, Adam Wharton. Off for Elliot Anderson. I don't want to bring Odegaard on, so we're going to bring Marino on. Zubamendi. Oh, man, they're tired. They are actually tired. I'm going to have to go Martinelli for Madueke. Scared to bring on Mosquera, to be honest, but that's fine. And then Kai Havertz. After what I've seen today, I think push him there. Get Zubamendi out of a defensive position. Am I still attacking? I am. Let's go default. Close him. Okay. One from the training ground there, I think, but that's cool. Gabriel releases it to Lewis Skelly. Cuts inside. Zubamendi back into Lewis Skelly. And Martinelli was away there. Havertz can release Martinelli. And that's a sub. And that is a sub that you need. Right there. Gabriel Martinelli, ever since Raya kicked the ball out in the beginning of that move, he always looked like he wanted to run. Havertz gets an assist with his first touch. Martinelli gets a goal with his second or third. That's what we're talking about. 5-3, normal service is resumed. Oh, I don't need the drama. Can't believe, I still can't, like, I haven't cleared out of my head the fact that we got sloshed by Man City, I'll be honest with you. Uh-oh. Timber stepped up when he shouldn't have. Here's Bueno. Cross comes in. You really don't want... Who was number 36? Zubamendi? I think it is. You really don't want Zubamendi going for it. It is Zubamendi there as well. Elliot Anderson to Timber. Timber to Semenyo. Semenyo to Marino, who then releases it to Havertz, who gives it a bit of a dummy, but it's never catching it. Here's Monetzi now. Monetzi played really well as well. Kicking the hell out of my players. Oh, he's gone. Trying to dummy the... Make him pass it. Semenyo could have given away a penalty there. Luckily hasn't. This game's really crazy when it comes to stuff like that. Havertz brings it back to Marino. Marino releases it to Havertz. Havertz can run here. Oh, he's got past one. Havertz, come on. 6-3. This is the answer we needed. It's not the same as third place doing it to first, but first doing it to 18th. It's a necessity. Great goal. Cuts inside onto his left. Defender committed early, which gave him that space. 6-3. It's not a 7-3, but... Oh. Well done, Gabs. Ah, Gabriel, come on, man. But what is these little flicky flicks, man? Great tackle by Mosquera. Lewis Skelly launches himself up. Here's Zubamendi now. And then Havertz I tried to wrong foot him. There's no wrong foot in the AI, man. It doesn't happen unless the AI makes a really silly mistake. Havertz to Zubamendi to Martinelli. Martinelli to Havertz. Somehow Havertz gets through and he scores. I don't know how that's happened. I can't claim it. But Kai Havertz makes it 7. And that'll do enough to send the media away, I think. Concede 7 to Man City, score 7 against Wolves. I don't quite know how Kai Havertz has found himself the space needed there, but he has. He did. He does. 7-3. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. We'll do the match interview. Any scores, doesn't look like it.
Time for just a few questions.
Gabriel, celebrate Gabriel. Yeah, celebrate Gabriel. He didn't look too happy, but celebrate him. Timber, yep, celebrate him. 20 dribbles by Gyokeres. I feel like they consider Gyokeres touching the ball as a dribble, which I don't know. Let's have some more hot chocolate while we're here. Come on now. Hopefully it's still warm. Liverpool, did they lose? No, that was a game in hand on Liverpool there. Okay, so we've got that 5-point gap again. That's good. Which also sees us with a 7-point gap on Man City. Now, did Man City lose? Of course, Man City would do. Who did Man City lose to? Where do I go? Calendar? No. No, standings. How'd you do this? Scores and fixtures. There's the 7-3. Did I miss it? Where is it? No, they won. They beat Chelsea 4-2. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But we've got Newcastle next. So let's go and get ready for it, I guess. Why not? Still need to drink this drink. First against fourth. It's a tough one, man. We've also got these guys in the Champions League as well. So we'll be playing Newcastle 3 of the next 4 games. Declan Rice still hasn't returned. Able to play in 7 days. These are some long days, man. All right. Need to make sure we've got the people on the bench that we need. Odegaard will come back in. I think we're all right playing that. Gabriel probably... I mean, who do we rest Gabriel for? Mosquera? But no, you're going to play, Gabs. You're going to play. Look, David Raya, I'm putting my faith in you, yeah? But the goal you conceded... I don't care about the corner. I don't care about their other goal that they scored. That, you know the goal I'm talking about. It's not acceptable. Newcastle are doing this technique of kicking it into touch early to get the space. And it's worked. Although Saliba's just sorted that out. Anderson. Slowly growing into his own is old Elliot Anderson, I feel. Calafiori has been run on. Elanga was offside, was he? Oh, wow. I wouldn't have said that, you know. There's Elliot Anderson trying to just control the midfield. Finds Gyokeres. Couldn't release Madueke. I feel like this is going to be a game of pacey wingers, and I don't know if we've got the pace. Here's Anthony Gordon into Wissa. Bruno G. Wissa, great save by Raya. All is forgiven so far. And now here goes Saka. Plays it up to Gyokeres, who gets it back from Gyokeres. Flag doesn't come up. Saka scores top left. And that's how quick the game can turn. That is how quick the game can turn. Wissa should have probably put Newcastle ahead 1-0. Saka puts Arsenal 1-0. Come on. What a counter-attack. Great replay game. Absolute trash game, man. We pay so much money for this crap as well. Heaven forbid you do the right thing, game, man. Here's Bruno G. No kicking it into touch from Newcastle this time. Great tackle, Zubamendi. Well done. Elliot Anderson plays it to Zubamendi. And Zubamendi plays it to Gyokeres. And now here goes Gyokeres. He's got nobody with him. The hopeful cross looking for Saka. Doesn't find him. Comes down to Gyokeres. Madueke on the volley. Ooh, I thought. Probably shouldn't have, but I thought. Madueke plays a ball in looking for Gyokeres, doesn't find him. It was on though, it was on. Calafiori's been turned by Elanga now. Anthony Elanga has got pace. Gabriel has to choose which way he's going to go here. Not the silkiest of dribblers though is Elanga. He got there and he didn't really know what to do with it. Oh, but then Elliot, and why is Odegaard hidden behind Joe Linton? Great tackle. Calafiori, Elliot Anderson, Zubamendi, Gyokeres into Odegaard. Oh, that got very lucky there. And then Elliot Anderson's waited until Gyokeres was offside. Oh. Did Odegaard? No, Odegaard didn't get a touch on that. I thought he did. Odegaard to Benjamin White. Benjamin White's not released it correct. And now Odegaard and Ben White are both out of position. And now Saliba is too. And here's Johan Wissa. Wissa to Gordon. He's gone out a bit wider than he probably wanted. The cross has gone deep. Elliot Anderson was there, but Madueke's lost it. Not a place for a dodgy touch. Bruno G, great save. Great save by David Raya. Our sources say David Raya was training for 8 days since conceding that goal to Wolves. I don't even know if there's been 8 days between games. Anthony Gordon. Elliot Anderson gets the ball away. And now Madueke can run. He's got nobody in front of him. He's just trying to find space. Odegaard makes space. Odegaard, great ball to Gyokeres. Shot goal! And again, Arsenal turn it around. 52 goals for Victor Gyokeres. We can taste the title. What a break again. Brilliant play by Madueke to hold it up. Plays it to Odegaard. Odegaard with a great pass. Right there. Gyokeres stayed on side. Takes it into his control. Sets himself. Scores. 2-0. The game isn't anywhere near over. But it's a good feeling. Livramento to Tonali. Gabriel's got to try and get across there to Elanga. Calafiori can't. Gabriel doesn't quite get the block, but Zubamendi jumps highest. What was we saying in that last game? You don't want Zubamendi there? I'll take him. Madueke releases Gyokeres, but he may have been offside when he finally did. Gyokeres shoots, scores. It was a perfect time pass. Wow. Oh my days, what a pass. I genuinely thought it had been too late. Great, yeah, brilliant. Thanks, man. I genuinely thought the pass came too late. It was a brilliant pass, and Newcastle are now collapsing. And again, we don't want to get too cocky, but we're getting into the territory of sending a message for the Champions League semi-final against these lot. Here goes Saka now. It's like these positions I want Madueke running in, man. Saka cut in and it was too much. Is Anthony Gordon. I just realised they've got Anthony Gordon and Anthony Elanga. All they need is like Martial up front and it'll be like 3 ants. Oi, well done. Oh, Elliot Anderson's touch that I didn't want him to take. Bruno G plays it to Elanga. Get there? Nope. Oh, well done. Well done, David Raya. He's been safe hands so far. All right, Odegaard. Releases Saka. May have been too late. I played that ball so much earlier than that. It wasn't too late. Saka turns in, and that's 4. And you know what? Not only are we looking to send a message to the Champions League semi-final against Newcastle in the next episode. Who cares about that? Not only are we looking to send a message for that, this right here could potentially be us sending a message to Manchester City that, you know what? Scoring 7 against the title rival. Who cares? Newcastle down in 4th. It's not gonna, like, erase it that Man City just completely destroyed us at the Etihad. But what an answer that would be. A reverse scoreline against Wolves, which admittedly was expected. But then to just put Newcastle to the sword, I mean, it's too early to say it could happen, but here we go, Anthony Elanga. And then obviously Joe Linton lobs David Raya on his line. Sometimes I wish I didn't speak. Joe Linton out jumps Martin Odegaard. I can believe that. David Raya, he might just be too short. I might need to look at selling him. Do we go for Nick Pope? Honestly, I was an Aaron Ramsdale fan, to be fair, so... Oh, here's Livramento now. I'm not saying that Mikel Arteta made the wrong choice keeping David Raya. I was an Aaron Ramsdale fan, and I do think if Aaron Ramsdale was given the same chances, he probably would have done nearly as well. I'm not going to say he would have done as well as David Raya, but then, you know what? They've won the same amount of trophies, in fairness, so... What is that to say, really? But, yeah, just in this game, at least, David Raya has been too questionable, man. Like, he makes some really good saves, and I don't want to disregard that. He's made 2 really good saves in this game. But he's always seems to have that in his locker, where he gets it lobbed over him. I feel like that's the 3rd time this season. I feel like it's happened to Kepa as well. Well done, Saliba. But then on the flip side, you know what? Odegaard's got it in his locker, where somebody like Joe Linton... he's offside. Where somebody like Joe Linton is going to out-muscle him and out-jump him and out-desire him, which is not what you want from your captain, really. Oh, great ball. Great ball. The cross. You see, but Benjamin White, it's not happening. He's like, nah, mate. Goes for a corner, which is not what you want. But, get it out. Get it out. Calafiori rises. It's taking every block on the way. Madueke flicks it up. And Gyokeres flicks it forward. Running onto it here. Shoots. Scores. 5-1. And again, on the break. Madueke's played some amazing passes in this game. Linking up with Gyokeres as well. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Almost a poor touch there, the way he flicks it out wide, but he brings it back. Nick Pope doesn't commit. Maybe we don't buy Nick Pope. And Joe Linton must be thinking, what's he got to do? Better than that, I guess. Here's Madueke. Elliot Anderson. Gyokeres can't turn with it. Thing is, the next game's going to hurt when Newcastle come in the Champions League and they're like playing the best football they've ever played because of the occasion. The next game's going to hurt. It's going to be like, why did I score 5 in this game? Why didn't I save some for that game? Here's Gyokeres. Runs wide like he's trying to just get somebody in the box. You don't really want your striker to be the one crossing, especially when you've only got the one striker. Zubimendi's header's not going to make it to Elliot Anderson there. Now here's Anthony Alanga. Again, his passing is really letting him down. Gyokeres tries to return the favour for Madueke. Does. Madueke shoots, scores. When it's easy, it's easy. 6-1. That's mad. We scored 16 goals in 3 games. We've conceded 11, but let's not talk about that. Great finish. Well done. All right, I'm going to make subs with Champions League in mind. So let's get Anderson off for Marino. Don't really want to bring on anybody who's going to play in the Champions League, but definitely needed to sub. That's the only sub we're going to make, yeah. Everybody else gets switched for the Champions League, whereas Anderson needs to have his game minutes managed for the Champions League game. Here's Saka now. Up over the top, looking for Gyokeres. Doesn't find him. Oh. Here's Wissa. Thing is, Newcastle started very fast as well. There's Anthony Gordon. Oh, that cross could have gone anywhere. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Raya. Good punch. There's Livramento. Alanga. Can't get it off anyone. Odegaard's been out-jumped again. But Saliba can bring it away and plays it to Saka. And then Saka releases Gyokeres. And Dan Burn shouldn't be able to get back. He's going to. Is he? He isn't. Nick Pope has to make the save. Dan Burn didn't really know what to do there. Saka's delivery. Gabriel was shielding, but there was no one there. Ref, that's a foul. Jacob Murphy's on now. Here's Livramento. Lewis Hall has run. He's exhausted though with his run. Bruno G gets round Gabriel, but then Gabriel gets back and Calafiori can tidy up. That's cool. Now here goes Odegaard. Runs straight into Tonali. Is Tonali playing like centre-back or something? They could have done with pushing him further forward. Ref said that would have been a foul, but Newcastle can keep on coming. Benjamin White's lost it. David Raya, great save. And then Madueke rises. And Marino can get it away. Into Gyokeres, who lifts it up over the top, looking for Saka. Oh, wait, ref! What happened? Oh, ref said Saka fouled him. I don't think he did. Odegaard's won that one. Saka can't get it to Gyokeres, but that's fine because he does that time. And this time Botman comes across. Calafiori's header, but Bruno G was there. And Calafiori is now out of position, and here comes Jacob Murphy, who came on as a sub for Alanga, I believe. Here's Voltamade. Bruno G, 6-2. 6-2. It's okay. It's not worth getting upset about, but I am upset. Every goal that concedes is an upsetting thing. Calafiori through ball to Madueke. Madueke's cross. Gyokeres brings it down on a volley! Oh, okay. Just goes to show though that they are always a threat, and we do need to like really knock them out of the park in this Champions League game. Gyokeres, nice little touch. Odegaard releases it to Saka. gone with his weak foot, scores 7-2. Hammer us 7-3 in the first game. Everybody's conceding 7, mate, all right? It might do enough to make some people forget that 7-3 hammering in the first game of this video, but he's offside. It's not enough for me to forget. I was embarrassed by that. That is the story of the video, I think. That's 7-3 to Man City. Zubimendi releases Marino here. Marino, Gyokeres are water ball into Saka. Tips it home for 8. I would 8 to be you guys. Come on. 8-2 in the 87th minute. If this was the Champions League first leg, the whole tie would be over. We'd be in the final, just to say. Here's Tonali to Bruno G. Saka's got back well. Even though we've conceded twice, I've seen some really good effort from the boys today. Maybe not Odegaard, but everyone else. Here's Tonali now. And they've pushed Tonali further forward now. I would have argued they should have done that a while ago. Saka knocks it down to Odegaard. And then Odegaard plays it to Gyokeres. Gyokeres allowed to enter the box. He shoots. He makes it 9. It's a hammering. It is an absolute hammering. Great replay as always. Well done, man. That's the Sky Sports level of replays right there. But 9-2. There's going to be an element of complacency in the Champions League first leg in the next episode, I think. Oh, Saka's refused to make a run. That's fine. That's going to be game done. But we'll take it. 9-2. We needed that. And it's been a tale of craziness, to be fair. I suppose that's where the identity comes into it. Because Manchester City knew what they were doing. They knew how to play like that. And they had the players to play how they needed to play. Hammered me 7-3. Played against Wolves. Didn't know how to play how they were playing. Got hammered 7-3. Then played Newcastle. Didn't really know what they were doing. Got hammered 9-2. With Saka and Gyokeres both getting 4 goals. Guys, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment, let me know you're here. And if you're new to the channel, as always, please do hit that subscribe button. We're so close to raising the Premier League. We're going to do it. Come on, I'll see you guys in the next episode. It's Champions League semi-final.